Hi you guys, it's Brooke with Seaside Guidance here to do a twin flame check-in, and I just have not been able to figure out how to do the camera to where you guys can see me and also see the cards. And so lately I've actually been doing videos where you just see the cards, and this time, excuse the sweatshirt, but I'm obviously working from home, so I got my chill look on. But this time, for whatever reason, feel like I just need to look at you guys so you can connect with me and I can connect with you. And with that, we're going to go ahead and get started. I've already prayed over your cards. This is a timeless reading. I feel like whenever you're supposed to see it, you're going to see it. And if the message resonates with you guys, please like, share, subscribe. It definitely helps the channel, and I appreciate your support. And with that, we're going to go ahead and get started. I already have several decks out here, and we're just going to go to where I feel like I'm led. And the first place I'm being led to is here. These Twin Flame Hidden Truth Oracle cards. So yeah, sorry that it's not like the best angle, but what messages? Masculine hidden secrets. What messages do you have for the Twin Flame Collective? Good gosh, y'all, they're just coming over. So I'm actually only going to take the top card because several came out, but it was dwelling over an old lover. Messages, please, for the collective. So Divine Masculines, wearing mask, hiding truths, dwelling over the past, dwelling over you guys. Let's see. Messages, please, for the Twin Flame Collective. Protection, dirty lover. So I think this is them just feeling in their spirit that they have not been faithful to you guys. And also it's an attitude as well. So not only have they gone and may, be with in a karmic situation, that they were with you, went back, whatever. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. That was too many cards. But it's, give me a second. So what's sticking out to me in this card is the word dirt. And I'm just trying to figure out what it is my guides are trying to say. Digging up dirt. Let's just keep going. Any other messages, please? For this Twin Flame Collective. It's different. It's something different. So like the card looks like this, and it's like, looks like somebody's like been with a bunch of people, right? And I do believe that they are feeling like they're cheating on you, even though, they're with their karmic partner. But it's like, it's something different. Just not telling the truth. It feels like false love just came out. Passion extinguishing. It's on the bottom of the deck. But yeah, this is like what my guides were just showing me. It's like the word dirt. It's almost like, it's more so not that just they're going around town, being with whoever or whatever, but it's a level of guilt. I'm feeling guilt in my spirit, and I'm trying to figure out how to say it, you guys. But I feel that, and see how there's a mask here? This masculine is wearing a mask. He's thinking about you, his divine feminine. And remember, there's there's feminine and there's masculine energies in all of us, right? So for me, I'm a divine feminine, you know, feminine on the outside is how I just resonate with, that's just what I call myself, right? And then I have a divine masculine. So that's what I mean is divine feminine and masculine, but I don't want you guys to get confused to think that a guy is a masculine and a girl is a feminine. It's because we actually have both of those energies within us, and that's what our goal is, to find balance between those two things. So I sometimes want to be careful when I say divine masculine, divine feminine, because I want to make sure that I don't confuse you guys and I'm teaching you the right things. But it's this person feeling guilty, being with someone that they know they're not supposed to be with, and trying to find that way to transition. It, you know, these are the cards. Hidden secrets, dwelling over an old lover. But it's like, see how his eyes are like wanting to peek out of these lights? It's like he's wanting to surface. Whereas before, the lights would have just been over his face, but now it's like he's wanting to speak his truth. It's almost like his hands are starting to come down, is what I'm seeing. But he knows that he's been wearing a mask. And he knows that it's digging up the dirt within him. And that's kind of what I'm seeing here with this card. You know, yes, they have not been faithful to you because obviously they went to somebody else. And if they were with you, then they weren't faithful to them. So obviously that's a thing in their mind. But it's, you know, knowing that if they've been living a lie this whole time, that now they're actually going to have to, they're going to have to speak the truth. You know, when before they may have denied the connection, and now they're going to have to say, actually, she was telling the truth. You know, actually, she was right. Actually, I do have feelings for this person. And now they've been hiding it so long. It's like, it's, they're having problems, issues, internally, having to admit the truth because they've been living a lie. And this passion extinguishing, it's like, but they're getting to where they just can't keep ignoring it, you know? It's because who they're with, they know they're not supposed to be there. So, I'm being led to these cards now. These angel cards. So, let's just see what else. What's going on with this Twin Flame Collective? What is going on with this Twin Flame Collective? And when I refer to these, it's the person that ran, whoever's been wearing a mask. And you guys will know. So if you're a guy watching this, you're like, oh, but it was my divine feminine, you know, quote unquote, that ran, then just take it how it resonates, and you can flip the roles here. You know how it makes sense to you. That's what I'm saying. God of conflict resolution. This person's wanting to come forward, and they're wanting to fix things, but they know they got to speak their truth. Angel of emergence. See, this is exactly what I just said. How I was seeing his eyes wanting to emerge, wanting to come forward, right? And then we had the goddess of the unknown. A new chapter of your life is around the corner. Remove fear and embrace the unknown. So this person is scared to come forward, is scared to speak their truth. They're scared to take... They know, like, you got to take the mask off. And I think they're afraid of the conflict that's gonna stir up with their karmic partner. And also, if they don't speak, the conflict with you and with them inside themselves, knowing that they're not where they're supposed to be, but they know that they got to do it. Like, you just got to do it. You know, you can't, there's only so long you can go on, you know, not speaking your truth. Angel of relaxation is on the bottom, and it says let go of desired outcomes and you will get what you want. So this is for the one that did not run, the one that has been here speaking their truth. It's saying you got to release your expectations. You have to be able to, you know, part of this journey, well, I'm not going to say part, a lot of this journey, and it's something that I've learned too, is having, learning how to be a whole person and being able to walk forward, even if your twin's not there with you. Not all twins are meant to be together. A lot are, but you can't, you have to release the codependency. You have to release the abandonment issues. You have to release expectations so you can grow and they can grow. So the more you chase and the more you try to go after them and try to convince them, don't you know who I am, been there, done that, wrote the book, need to. So it's releasing that expectation. And as you release the expectation and you just allow to happen whatever needs to happen, that's when miracles start to happen. That's when, the energy shifts. And that's what will draw your twin back to you, because at that point, they are forced to learn the lessons, right? And if you keep being overbearing or, trying to reach out and doing that chasing, it prevents them from being able to grow. And actually on my feed on Twitter today, I said, tough love is hard. And a lot of times it's harder for the person that's having to do the tough love versus the person that we're doing it to. It's hard for us to want to be there and be with them, but then we can't do it because we're stunting their growth. And it's same as with, not saying they're children, but it's same as with a child. You don't, they want this candy, it's not good for them, so you hold back and you don't want to give them this candy. They start throwing a fit, and you can't give in, because then they'll, one, think that they can just act any way they want to act and you'll still be there. And two, that if they come back, that, they'll stay stuck in that cycle. Well, okay, so I asked, mom or dad for this candy and all I had to do was throw a little bit of a fit and then they were right there. Then I know that I can just keep coming back and getting candy and I'm not actually learning my lesson. You know what I'm saying? So, and I kind of going off like a lot on this, but that's the example that my guides are giving me, is you have to kind of look at the situation that way. You have to give tough love. If you got ghosted, I don't think it was necessarily easy on your twin to do that to you, but now that some time's gone by, don't you see how it was better for you that you had that space? Because now you're able to kind of go through that spiritual growth and learn how to be whole, learn how to do self-love instead of being codependent. It's like you don't need them to be happy or to be complete. And if they had not ghosted or done whatever they did, you wouldn't have been able to have that growth inside, right? And so now it's like the tables are turning. The tables are flipping. And now you are the one that's kind of going in this hermit mode and understanding more about the connection. And now it's your divine counterpart that's being forced to grow and come towards this connection, because now you've withdrawn your energy because you've let go of desired outcomes. That's what we have to do, right? So let's see here. I want to find out more about this past, about the situation. So going to these Island Time Wellness cards. What else can you tell me about this Twin Flame Collective? What else can you tell me, please, my guides, about this Twin Flame Collective? What about the past? What happened in the past? Where are we going towards? Card flipped. Date. It says meeting someone new, dating, getting back out there, plan or set a date. So some of you guys are needing to show that you're moving forward. And it also could be now that your divine counterpart is having this awakening, them wanting to pull down the mask, wanting to have conversations, wanting to make a plan, to set a date, to start trying to, I just heard the word collaborate, start trying to collaborate of how to heal this connection and how to move forward in whichever way that is. Communicate. I just heard the word communicate. Let's see. stability, security, permanence, growth, endurance, and flexibility. So you may have to be flexible in some way. But this is growth. The word growth is standing out to me in this card. And it's like both of you guys are growing a lot right now. It's you not waiting either. You know, now that you're releasing, you're embracing the unknown, you're releasing expectation that it's causing your divine counterpart to emerge and be able to take the mask off, to be able to dig up the dirt, to be able to say the truth and speak. What? Sorry, hold on. I just heard a word and I'm not sure what that was. Please repeat that. Emergence. Self-expression. You're learning how to be yourself again. Be you. I just heard be you. Conform. Okay, so it's, okay, this is what they're saying. So it's you are learning how not to conform to be who you think they want you to be so that you get them back. It's you being you and showing who you are, being true to yourself that makes you shine and that makes this person, it's like magnet, like gravitating back to you because you're real. You're like a real person. I mean, of course, we're all real. You know what I'm saying? But it's like they see you as authentic. You're authentic. Bottom of the deck here. Oh. All right. These are the three that are on the bottom of the deck here. And then I also see this talking, which this is communication, which I had already said before. Oh. And then I have this lightning. It's like sudden upheaval, aha moment, spiritual awakening, sudden change, shocking news. This person is pulling this mask off and having to tell this karmic person, because their passion's extinguishing, that they're in the wrong place. But this person could be malicious, is looking at it more as like an enemy, not understanding the big picture. Your counterpart was listening to their ego before, and now it's like this karmic person's listening to their ego as well, trying to keep your person stuck. But then it's like the hammer's coming down. It's like you can't not tell your truth. You can't not speak your truth. Sabotage, rebuilding, interrogation, repetitive, persistent work. So this person, this other person, this karmic person that your person is with could already be able to tell that they're losing your person. Could be interrogating them, could be very persistent, repetitive, like nagging a lot. I hear the word nag. It's like I hear like in my ear, right ear. That's how my guides talk to me, is I hear things in my right ear. But it's like I just hear like this nagging and being very like, what's the word? Like forward, like it's somebody in an interrogation, like a police interrogation. You know, like the good cop, bad cop. It'd be like the bad cop. Like just trying to force information out, and your person's not wanting to talk about it because they don't, A, may not know how to talk about it, not even know where to start. B, they aren't wanting to speak their truth and tell them that they have been with you, possibly. But you're on their mind, and this person can tell that your person is hiding secrets. But they're wanting to rebuild with you and make it work. They definitely could be hovering, like waiting for you to contact them, but it's really important for you to not do that, because you, like I said, you stunt their growth. You know, it's like tough love. And you're now at this point where it's like if the tables are shifting, you're having to, even though you want more than anything to be with them, you're having to show tough love and say, and you're having to show your worth. You're having to stand in your power and say, look, yes, I love you. I want to be with you. But, you know, you're not going to do this third party thing. They got to tell this person the truth. And they have to separate themselves from that person to be able to come to you, because you know your worth, and you're not going to allow them to keep you on a string any longer. You're not going to allow them to be able to procrastinate. It's either make a choice, make a decision as you walk away, and either you meet someone new or they catch up. And I do feel like you're going to get some sort of communication. It could be a text, it could be a call, it could be an email. But it's like they want to talk. They want to talk. They want to pull these they want to pull their hands down. But things are being illuminated, and they just can't, they don't want to be where they are anymore. They want stability. But they know that it's time for the real you to emerge. This is both of you. This is you standing in your power, and this is them transforming to be the person that you need them to be, and also to be able to start speaking their truths. You know, they want stability, but they gotta stand up to their fears in order for that to happen. And it says you're being encouraged to walk away from current conflict. So they are being nudged. Spirit is guiding them to leave their current circumstances. And now it's them having to listen, having to remove the veil. So let's see. I'm actually being guided to these little cards. And I don't even remember what these cards are called, but I love them. They're like these little crystal grid cards. They're really cool. What messages do you have for this Twin Flame Collective? Believe. Having to have faith. This is about faith, you guys. This is you having faith in your counterpart to come forward and to stand up for your connection. It's them having faith that there's a higher power that's giving them guidance and that will support them doing what it is that they need to do to be able to stand in their truths. And it's you being able to move forward knowing that you're going to have what is meant for you. And what's meant for you is not going to be taken from you. And if this person doesn't decide to come forward and doesn't stand in their power, that you're still going to be taken care of. Remember, the State card came out. Wealth. So some of you guys could be definitely, make sure you're speaking abundance over your life. But this could end up being a very abundant partnership. Some of you guys could be coming into money sometime soon. Magic. This is my manifestation card. So it's like both of you guys are manifesting this connection, believing in magic. Anything else? Anything else? Anything else? Yes. Earth, courage. Bottom of the deck is give. This is about giving and receiving love. It's if you've been the one that's doing all the giving, it's now you being able to rest and them giving back into you and bringing balance back into this connection. And also Earth is, staying grounded. It could be Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn could be involved. And then there's courage. So this person needing to stand up for themselves, stand in their power, ask for, stay grounded, ask for assistance, divine assistance, right? Magic. And believing that they can stand up for themselves, stand up for this fear. I just heard the word fear again. So standing up and facing fears and just believing in this connection and believing in their intuition, listening to their intuition. I feel like I'm getting led somewhere else. I actually thought I was going to be ending the reading, but I'm actually getting drawn to these. And I actually did not even have those out here, but all right, messages for this Twin Flame Collective. Messages for this Twin Flame Collective. Deception. This person is wearing a mask. They are not telling the truth about their feelings for you. They're being deceptive. Keep an open mind. It says your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. You guys could be different from each other in different ways. Like it could be love yourself first. What I say, you guys, you got to learn how to be whole yourselves. And so that way it's not two half people coming to make a whole person. It's you learn how to love yourself and have self-love, self-respect, self-worth. And then you can attract that person back to you. But this is the goal of this journey is, you know, not only helping people in the world, you know, usually we end up having gifts that you find out about once you go through this awakening, being a healer, a teacher, a guide, a shaman, like whatever it is, you know, something to be able to share your light out into the world. And in order for you to do that, you have to have self-respect. And as you do that, it makes you more romantically attractive as well. This is no chasing, you guys. Playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. So, you know, not dwelling on the past. Your person comes forward and they make these steps towards you. It's, you know, making sure that you're not getting in low vibrational patterns. Like, well, you did this and you did that and, you know, whatever, and pointing the finger. No, it's healing, making sure you have fun together, being able to kind of respect the journey and respect where each other are in the journey, and also knowing what somebody has to go through internally to be able to get to this point to have this union. And so it's, yeah, we can talk about the past, but let's talk about how we don't do that again, and how we can be partners and be together, you know, and unite as one moving forward, okay? Don't get stuck and hung up on the past. Don't do that, okay? But make sure that you're playful, and, you know, that if their current situation is miserable, you want to be happy, you know? And if you're currently miserable, the last thing you want to do, and when your person comes forward, is have a bunch of conversations that are negative. You want to be happy too, right? So just both of you guys be happy together. And what came out was very soon. So this could be happening very soon. And also retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. This is just you guys needing to spend time together, kind of rekindle the passion, but also going within to know what it is within yourself that still needs to be healed, or what paths you need to take moving forward, because, you know, whether you have your person or not, you still have a mission, right? And it's making sure that you know that you stay, not that you know your mission, because it's like always evolving, but that make sure you don't lose yourself in your person. When they come forward, you stay, have your time that you spend, you know, whether you're doing your meditation or just connecting with your guides, you know, finding out what your purpose is still, making sure that you don't go back into any codependent type behavior, and that you don't have any fears of abandonment things, but just being true and confident in who you are. But making sure that this retreat is, I see it as you two need to come together to have time together to reconnect. And also I see it as you two needing to almost like hermit mode, to where you are being true to yourselves and still working on your own healing and your own self-love as this union is occurring and you guys are coming together. And then what fell out was you deserve love. You are lovable. Some of you guys could have been dealing with some abandonment issues. And so know that you are worthy, and that because your person isn't there doesn't mean anything's wrong with you, okay? It's just things that they got to work on. And there's also things that you needed to be able to grow as well. And then also wedding. It did come out in reverse, so there could be a marriage that has to break up in order for this one to come together, but it looks like this is going to be a partnership of a lifetime. And then bottom of the deck, we have express your love. Go ahead and make a romantic gesture. So definitely Spirit is guiding your person to emerge, to come forward, to speak their truths, to express their love to you, reminding you guys that to stay playful and don't let yourself get in some sort of karmic craziness. You know, you don't, you want to have mutual respect for each other. I just heard a word that sound like do, and I don't know what that means. Hold on, my guides are talking to me. Do you. So you still need to do you. That's what they're saying. Be you, do you. Be together, love each other, but still do you. That's what my guides said. So just a very beautiful message. And I definitely, this person, like, they just can't keep wearing this mask. They definitely are gonna, they gotta start talking. But you can't force them. You can't make anybody do anything. You need to just focus on what you can control, right? And you can't control their path. You can't control the timing of when they decide to do what they do. You know, you gotta let Spirit and their guides control that, and the angels. You know, you gotta just trust that Divine has this. And, you know, you just keep walking your path, and you stand firm and in your power, have healthy boundaries, and have self-worth and self-respect. You know, you're not going to allow someone to breadcrumb you and ghost you and think they can just not do the work and just come back and have you and get you stuck in that cycle again. You have to break the cycle, and it starts with loving yourself first. Okay? So that is the message that we have for you guys, and I will talk to you soon. Please be sure to subscribe, hit the little wiggly bell, and I love you so much. Sending you guys love and light. Bye.